Ну что, закончим сегодня. Так, где мой... Блин, я опять... Да что ж такое, я опять забыл геймпад включить заранее. Игру придется перезапускать. Привет, Саш. Выход. Запуск номер 2. Спасибо, Саш. Спасибо. Посмотрим, что из этого получится. Единственное, что я напрямую этим проектом не занимаюсь. Я занимаюсь мобильным направлением. А у ПК есть собственная команда. Но я так сбоку помогаю левым глазом. Связь-то есть. О, все. Определилась. Там iOS 11.3 вышло. Должны давать более расширенную информацию по батарейке. Да, это даже не один из секретных проектов, а единственный секретный проект. Вот. Да, я про него говорил, что будет довольно крупный анонс. Вот, собственно, этот крупный анонс и случился. Игра выглядит, конечно, шикарно. У меня есть некоторые вопросы к боевке, но это как бы я просто... Это мое личное мнение. Так, поехали дальше. Так, на чем я там остановился? С Джокером погундели. Что еще? Точно, вот здесь. Надо отвлечь чувака. Нет, не то.
Nervous?
Isn't everyone before their first
Чувака я
crime
отвлекал.
scene? How do you... I mean, how do we do this?
The suits, the voices, they're not just about scaring the criminals. When they're working as intended, everyone is afraid.
Is this scary enough? Oh God, that's not how it's supposed to sound.
That needs some work.
You'll get it.
Нормально. Привет, Саш.
Batman, I didn't expect to see you here. And this is?
She's with me, Detective.
We might not be able to give you a lot of time.
With Waller kidnapped and me getting canned, no one's sure whose jurisdiction this crime scene falls under. The agencies or the GCPD's. So for now, let's go ahead and say it's yours, all right? My people are here to help however they can.
Ой, почему у меня это?
Glad you're here, Jim. I'd heard that...
Technically, I'm not here. Not in an official capacity, anyway.
Working outside of the law. Let me know if you need any pointers.
What should we be looking for?
After the pack separated, Joker had to find somewhere else to hide. There could be clues here that tell us where that is. And where he may have taken Waller.
So this partnership between you and Batman, when did that happen?
It's new.
Forensics ran it through the system. Found it was stolen from the stacked deck a few weeks ago.
I recognize it. It's been customized since then.
Мы пока еще даже цену не знаем, какую ставить. Пока еще нет определенной уверенности.
Get some details on this paint.
Funny. Doesn't look like a rush job.
Because it's not. The drone sees a body shop quality strip below the top layer.
The paint uses a stripping solvent that hasn't met compliance standards since.
I'll run a check on manufacturers in the area, see who's recently been dinged for safety regulations. This much data, we're gonna need something to narrow it down. Like a name.
Kid's a natural at this. Huh. This car is hot-wired. It's a mess. Well, you'd think a guy like him would have stolen a car before.
It's not that bad.
If you say so. Someone was thirsty. What do you think? Wanna run DNA?
No. We already know who it belongs to.
Так, тут все? А, нет, тут еще номер.
Custom plates.
Probably didn't get this done at the DMV.
Lil Puddin'?
Must be his way of remembering his time with Harley.
I miss this, you know. You and me raking over a crime scene. I messed it up, didn't I? Now, in the early days when we were chasing you, not realizing you were one of the good guys, you and I came to an agreement.
А это была
Work
жизнь
together to
Уортона.
make Gotham safer. I lost my head the other day. I want you to know I'm sorry. I cracked, like I said I would when Waller first moved in.
You were just doing what you thought was right, Jim. There's nothing to apologize for.
You're a good man for saying that.
Сейчас мы с ним еще отношения восстановим.
I've missed this too.
Got something interesting. It's a faint signal.
Так, что у нас тут?
Looks like it was crushed.
Is that a boot print?
It's tungsten steel, though. Hard to break that just by stepping on it.
Bane's a big boy. Remarkable craftsmanship. And silver filigree. He's become quite the showman these days.
John Doe doesn't seem particularly crafty.
Привет, Нуарис.
Oh, maybe they had a shop class in Arkham.
They don't.
Это у кого такой клевый смайлик? Номер 1.
Drone.
Bane's venom.
His suit was punctured. It's everywhere.
Is it useful?
No. Not in finding Joker.
I'll add it to ignore on the drone search filters.
Куда это я?
Welcome, Agency Pigs.
Here I thought that was our nickname.
Not sure Riddler would like the new decor.
This Joker guy going nuts. I heard it started with Riddler's murder, but he's blaming Waller for it. Wouldn't actually surprise me.
Riddler's murder. Really?
But maybe it was always just a matter of time before he snapped.
Так это бесплатный смайлик? Просто давно не заглядывал в смайлики на Твиче.
Festive, but not a lead. Maker's Mark. WD. Willie Deaver, Joker's associate. What do you have on him?
Machinist by trade, with a storied employment history. He's been fired from almost every factory and chemical plant in Gotham. Has a drinking problem, apparently.
Chemical plants. Huh. Let me cross-reference Willie Deaver's former employers with the paint used on Joker's car. Ace Chemicals. Their main plant was shut down last year after the city cited them for multiple safety violations. Because of the paint.
The plant's been abandoned ever since. Perfect hiding spot.
We found him.
Well, well, well. What's all this then? A
у тебя есть Prime.
mustache trespassing on my crime scene.
You escaped.
You got it all wrong, Batty boy. I'm here on agency business.
For the love of God.
That's right. I'm one of the good guys now. So hand over everything you found before I knock out those pearly whites. In the name of the law.
Batman, we don't have time to mess around with this clown.
Make time, copper. You all take orders from me now.
You with a badge. What a joke.
This from a talking bat. Let me
Говорящий
show you how things
летучим.
work around here now, Batsy. This is Agent Quinn, suppressing fire. These suits are convinced I can save their director from Big Bad Joker. They'll do anything for me. So all you gotta do is tell me where John took her so I can get back to my job. After all, Johnny Boy and I are due for a nice long talk.
You know him better than anyone. Let's work together on this.
Oh, now there's an idea. You can tee him up, and I'll knock his head off his shoulders with my government-issued hammer.
We're taking him alive.
That's so. Your offer just got way less interesting. And here I thought being diplomatic would work with you people. Oh well, I'll try something you can understand. I need Hey, you cops can't just shoot people like that.
I'm off duty.
Hello? What's a girl gotta do to get some... You idiot!
Asset in the line of fire! Don't shoot!
I could hack those collars in my sleep.
Пришел. Интересно, насколько я далеко уже от финала. Это вчера человек испугал, что типа 4 часа надо проходить эту часть.
Montoya!
Got it, sir.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Sending you off to Blackgate, where you belong.
Oh, please! The agency isn't gonna let me sit in a cell. I'm an asset. I'm gonna get what I want, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Even if you escape this, you'll never be free. I will hunt you down until you pay for everything you've done.
You don't scare me. I've outrun you before. I'll do it again.
Две истории в одной
Go
части.
find Joker before he carves up Waller.
Каждая по 2 часа. В смысле?
Have your people hold back until
То есть
I
я
call
пройду один
Waller's
раз, потом
likely
мне игра
to
скажет,
handle
перепроходи
stealthy
или что, или можно самому перепройти? Я тебя не понимаю.
Batman. Good hunting.
Игра меня просто немножко уже подзадолбала. Традиционно. Не могу я долго в сингл играть. 4 дня для меня это уже долго. Хочу мультиплеерного говнеца навернуть. Не, я понимаю, что я в одну сейчас играю, а как я должен узнать? А, зависит от того, как закончилась 4-я серия. Окей, я понял. А чё я так крадусь, как мышь?
Batman. Got a visual on Joker and Waller. Doesn't look like he's hurt her.
Not yet.
I'm in the rafters, out of sight. Say the word if you need help.
Thanks.
Bruce, I know you and Waller have your differences, but she doesn't deserve this.
I take complete responsibility.
Louder, so the camera can pick it up.
Took you long enough.
Batman! Thank God! I mean, I assumed you'd be okay. You're Batman, for Pete's sake. But still, are you okay, buddy? I was really worried about you.
This needs to stop. Let Waller go.
I know things got a little out of hand. I had to do something. Waller was about to walk away. But get this. I'm this close to getting Waller to admit to every terrible thing she's ever done. And when that's over, I'll deliver her punishment. It'll, of course, have to reflect
По-моему, под принуждением не считается судом.
crimes.
The only enormity I'm seeing is your jail sentence.
Waller needs to go to trial. Maybe spend the rest of her life in a cell. But not whatever this is.
Do you know how long that would take? You know,
На последнем Веб-камере разработчик этой игры рассказывал, из Telltale был, рассказывали, как они всякие штуки делали. Можно запись найти и посмотреть. Погугли Девгам Telltale Бэтмен, и скорее всего на ютубе тебе найдет эту запись.
I do what I do for a reason. I'm not ashamed.
I've made tough calls myself. I understand.
What? God, I cannot believe you'd buy any of her crap! Clearly, we need to keep moving along. We've heard your excuses. You didn't mean for people to get hurt.
Там как раз про эту часть.
But there's one crime that can't be excused. You killed the Riddler! And then you tried to pin it on me!
Didn't kill him. Like I said.
It was you! You killed Riddler! Say it!
I will not.
If there's one thing I learned by watching you, violence solves a lot of problems! Damn it, Batman! Stay out of my way! You need a distraction.
Ой, это кто такой? Чувак похож на кого-то из Walking Dead.
The way boss talked about you, I thought you'd be bigger.
Как в этом все просто. Да, часовой доклад. Но там он, по-моему, не то, что ты хочешь. Но там про движок было, но... Блин, я уже не помню, у меня только маленькие отрывки в голове есть, про что он там рассказывал.
She justifies her crimes, says they're for the greater good, just like you. You both use that word, justice, as an excuse, so you can do whatever you want. I thought you and I were two threads in the same stitch.
I'm nothing like Waller.
You're either lying or stupid, Bats. I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. Trying to do things your way was a mistake. Waller killed Riddler. And she deserved death!
It wasn't Waller!
Tiffany?
I can't let someone else pay for my crimes. Waller didn't kill Riddler. I did. I know it was wrong. Now.
God, are you kidding me? These are the people you want to protect. I should kill them both. Everyone here is guilty. This is a joke.
Leave them out of this, Joker. This is about you and me.
Tell that to your distraction over there.
I used a drone and these. There's your proof.
You want to sacrifice yourself for Waller? Then go ahead.
Just hold on.
Murder is wrong. Trust the system. Violence isn't the answer. People just pick and choose what they believe. And you're no different.
Класс.
I got her.
He's down! Hands where we can see them!
After everything we've been through together, this is how it ends.
I'll get you help. I won't abandon you.
You want me to go back to the beginning? To Arkham? Where it all started? I've come so far since then, Batman. Because of you. I believed in you, Batman. Like I never believed in anything. And it was all a lie!
О,
John.
It's Joker!
долго так еще будут?
That's enough.
Блин, он живучий Джокер. Не смотри, что хиленький, жилистый. Да блин, я бы давно уже скопытился.
Such an idiot. I was so busy looking at you, admiring you, wanting to be like you, be loved by you. I lost myself, but not anymore.
Ну, я научился QTE-шки делать. Под конец игры там. Ну, господи. Хорош уже мучить бедного Джокера. Он мне нравился.
I guess that's it. I really wanted to be a hero, you know? But I just can't. I know you used me. I know I should hate you for that. But I don't, because I had such a good time with you, Bruce. Did you ever think of me as your friend?
Конечно.
Like a true friend?
Of course. Of course you were my friend.
You are one.
Петкул, спасибо. Да, игра выглядит очень хорошо. Мы будем постепенно информацию выдавать. Пока только то, что есть. Я в скорой помощи. Мам.
You too.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life. I guess that puts me in your debt.
It's what I do. I save people.
It's a shame we couldn't have saved more. I've got a lot of unpleasant phone calls to make.
Сцена после титров, окей.
Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it. I'll leave that to the man who can't stand killing. I know you think I'm the devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this. I let the mission get out from under me. Never really regained a solid footing.
I know how you feel.
Well, look at that. You and me on the same page for once. I just came here to round up the pact. Quick and
Спасибо за подписку.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham, to uphold the law, to make the world a safer place.
You did what you thought was right. I won't judge you.
Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again in the future. Maybe we can work together again. On equal footing, of course. I could see us accomplishing great things, Batman.
I'll say this, Waller. You know how to get things done.
Привет, демон.
We both do.
Let's keep in touch. We're out of here. Signal the withdrawal.
Привет, пират. Ну, видимо, это уже конец почти. Значит, может быть, сегодня еще в Радугу пойду. Соскучился прямо. Или в Division. После небольшого перерыва.
Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime scenes.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
So would I.
I gotta take this. Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Если планы проходить за консул, я даже не знаю, что это. Значит, у меня нет планов. Угу. А раньше нельзя было? Она, видимо, за отца мстила.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
Я сейчас не смогу по ссылке перейти. Вкратце напиши, что за жанр, что за игра.
Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control.
Nothing justifies taking a life. Not even a need for revenge.
I was hoping because we both loved my dad, you'd be more flexible.
That's not how it works.
Принципы, есть принципы у Бэтмена.
So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working together?
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have
Я
to
со
work
всеми
hard for
добрый.
your
Я
attention.
хороший Бэтмен. Я няшка. Нормально.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Господи. Два летающих чувака. Какой Росальгул.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Окей, пират, я посмотрел, но я не очень люблю такой жанр. Вот Telltale'овские игры, оно исключение.
It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred.
Telltale — это исключение, плюс потому что это Бэтмен. Но по сеттингу Вашингтон и Наполеон.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
Но меня не особо то сеттинг интересует.
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Grey? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. as if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning.
Хостинг.
We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma.
Валерьянки попить.
But I had it wrong.
Помогает.
This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I'd been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave.
Да, в игре очень много всяких.
I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Интересных ракурсов.
We failed each other, Alfred. My obsession, my relentless effort to stop crime. I should have seen the harm it was causing you.
A father takes care of his son, Bruce, guides him through the world, not the other way around. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Куда же Бэтмен без Альфреда? Ну, у тебя есть Тиффани. Пускай ему чай готовит.
You don't have to do it, Bruce.
Темная прислуга.
There are other ways
Даже
of
лучше.
doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Ни хрена себе, вот это выбор. Конечно, от Альфреда. Я хочу быть Бэтменом.
I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Видимо, это конец. Да? Ладно, говорите, еще сцена после титров. Так, сгенерировать принять решение. О, какие титры.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn
Вы
hurricane!
15% игроков имеете с ним более-менее мирные отношения. Я что-то как-то не оригинален.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Ну вот с Гордоном более все однозначно.
I weighed my options and what can I say?
Вы
I don't like to
2,5%
lose.
стерли криминальное досье Селины. Ну, я тут оригинален, наконец-то.
I won't let you down.
80% взяли Тиффани под свою опеку. Ну-ка, посмотрим, что с Альфредом. А, нет, еще Авеста. 54% ну, по сути, 55% пригласили к себе на работу. Так, Альфред. 58% предпочли отпустить Альфреда. Ну, это круто. 54% сказали Джокеру, что остаетесь его другом. Ну, я думаю, что 0% это какая-то ошибка, так не бывает. Так, повернули ли вы циферблат, как просил Фейс? Так, повернули. А это я помню. Взяли на оперативную работу. Согласились выдать. Какого Джокера победили? Вы 55% игроков победили Джокера-героя. А, вот.
Visitor for John Doe.
Bruce!
Какая средняя продолжительность игры? Можешь плейлист на ютубе есть и сложить с этим. Ну, навскидку 5 час. 6. Часов 8 навскидку. Что-то от 8 до 9. Ладно, сейчас маленький перерыв. Минут на 10 и, наверное, радуга. Я соскучился. Или Division, я не знаю, сейчас по паспорту. Перетрем, как пацаны. Ладно, давайте, я не прощаюсь.